Ray, that'll do. Beautiful day today. It's the 15th, 16th of October, and had first frost last night. One of the jobs I'm going to do today is when we had the meadow cut. I did the same last year. I went round with a rake. It was hard work, but I went round with a rake and raked up everything that the baler had missed, and put it on a tarpaulin and dragged it over to the barn. So it's all dried now. So we're gonna bale it. I made a little baler last year from some plans that I found online. I don't know what I did with them now, but the baler's in there. I'm just going to check it over. Let me turn you around. Baler's in the barn. Doesn't look much, but it does the job. There it is. And that's our pile of hay off the meadow, which is dried out really nice. So I'm going to get the baler out and check it over. I think I do need to adjust a couple of bits that were a bit dodgy last year. I just made it out of scraps of anything I could find. So I need to adjust the door at least, I think, and then we'll see how it works. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Just put that down there, and we'll get the baler out. Right. Good boy. So what you're there, this is the baler. So got this arm which is attached to that, which is attached to that board, which is, I think, kind of seen better days. So basically you pile your hay into there, having put a couple of strings, baling twine over the back, into there, into the bottom, back up and through these two slots in the door. Yeah, it all needs adjusting, that keeps catching, so got a bit of work to do before I can use it. So you put your strings in, the strings go down through the door, then you shut the door like that, put your hay in, pull the lever over and compress it, and just keep putting more hay in until you've compressed it right down to there. Then you pull your two bits of string through the slots, tie them up, open the door, pull your bale out. Easy as that. So I'm going to do a little bit of maintenance and then have a go.
We're going.
We're going, yes. You want to come around this way? Have a look in the box.
I'm just checking that it was actually going.
Oh, okay. So this is how it all works. You baling twine. Put a loop on the end of the baling twine. That goes in here and over the back onto a screw that's screwed in there. Just there. And then you come back inside here. You can't see it very well. You might have to get in close for this. You can't see it very well because there's loads of bits and pieces. But basically there's a board there and there's a screw, one screw there and one screw there. And the string kind of hooks in behind the screw and the bit of wood. Like that. It just kind of holds it in place. And then I cut it off. About that long. Do the whole thing again. This one goes the other side, onto the screw, down the back. Oh. Hooks in behind the screw, cut it off, then poke the 2 bits of string through the slots in the door, shut the door. Now last year I had these little bolts on there, but they're not very strong, a bit too weak, so I've got these bolts and drilled a hole through there, so I'm doing that this year instead. And there's quite a lot of pressure comes through the bottom of that once the hay's in there, so that. That in there, and this comes over the top. That goes in. Push it down. Make sure you don't lose your string through the door. I found it's best not to put too much in at a time before you compress it, otherwise it doesn't compress quite as well. You can get a lot of pressure on there. A bit more. I'll probably do this one, I reckon. There we go. Now I unhook the loops off the screws at the back. Pass them through the slots in the door. Now, I don't know what the best knot to do here is, but all I'm doing just doing a very simple knot, pulling that down tight. If anybody's got a super schoolboy error. It's all right.
You know that
Still
knot
there.
we were looking at the other day when the man was doing the butchering? That's the knot.
Yeah, that knot.
That's the knot.
When they tie up
They roll the joints.
rolled joints.
Yeah.
Mm. So if there's any butchers watching, let me know how you do that knot.
So I guess one of the questions that could be asked here
Go on.
is why go to all of this effort to bale it?
It's a good question.
Well, I'm going to go and just move over. Oh, you get your bale out.
We'll get the bail out, and
then I'll
I
show
think
you
we
what
could
it looks
probably-
like in the barn.
yeah. So much pressure on the bottom bolt, I can't pull that out. So put a bit of weight on it with my knee and tap it out with a hammer. So then you pull that out and bale of hay. So I guess what you're getting at is the amount of space it's going to take up.
I'm hoping that is going to be what I'm going to...
So there's 5 bales there now.
And we have quite a bit. You've got through a lot of it.
If I get in there for a bit of scale, you know, it's quite... It goes right at the back there.
Yeah.
So it's quite a lot of hay. So, I mean, in a push, I suppose we could feed this to the animals, but our sheep and that got plenty of grazing. So we use this to cover all of our human manure compost. Covers that all up, keeps the smell completely down. So
Not in the caravan.
not in the caravan,
Just
no,
in
the
actual compost.
where the
Yeah.
compost toilet gets emptied. So it's free. We like free. All it costs is a bit of effort. Are we? You're right there, Ray. Enjoying the straw, are you?
It's hay.
It's hay. Enjoying the hay, are you? Is that a yes? Yeah, I bet you are. Not helping, Ray.
It's still on there.
Yeah.
I'll do that now.
There we go. One pile of hay made into bales. I think we've got 16 in all. Much more manageable now. We can get them stacked up in the barn and out of the way. Have a job jobbed on a lovely day at Ladyfield Farm.